Hey guys, Kat here and welcome to day 12 of our I Can I Will 30-day challenge. Today is going to be all about stretching, flowing, all that jazz, giving our body the loving movement that it deserves, the rest and the recovery that it needs, you know, all that jazz. So let's get started. RAWRR. All right guys, let's come down to the ground. We're going to start with some ground movement and we are going to work on the roll back. You can use your hands if you want to, and then bringing your leg forward. So we'll bring in elements from our last movement flow and the flows you've done with me beforehand. This is one of my go-tos to start with. I just find it super relaxing, gets me in the zone, gets me in tune with my body, how it's doing today. Let's go one more each leg. Different angles. Last one. Nice job. And from here, we're going to go ahead and have your right hand to the right, left arm out and reach. Really reach with those fingertips. You can be standing if that's best for you. I feel this all on the side of my body, on the left side. Keep breathing. Left hand to the left hip, little teapot yourself up. A little shaky, shaky. Other side. So it's really going to be a lot of movement flow with stretching. And go ahead and bring it back to center. Nice job. Tabletop position. We're going to take our our right knee in and make some circles. Getting those hips. You might start to feel a burn in the glutes. I know this might be awkward, but try going the other way then. Not the other leg yet, but the other way. When I first started doing this, I would get a lot of crinkle crackles in those hips. And go ahead and switch. Breathe. Nice and gentle. Let's go the other way then. And from here, back to tabletop. We're going to do a big inhale, pop the booty, open up the chest. Exhale, tuck in. Inhale, bring it through. Exhale, tuck in. Inhale through. Exhale, tuck in. One more inhale through. And this is where I want to get funky with it. Funky, I said funky, just so you know. And you're just gonna rock and roll around. I know it looks funny, I know it probably feels funny, but it feels really nice too. So just shake it, pop the booty when you want, cat-cow it in a funky way, and go ahead, bring it back to center, shaky, shaky. Big toes together, knees out wide, sit back. From here, we're going to take our right palm facing up, slip it under the left arm, relax your head down to the ground. Feel that in your hips. Keep breathing. And go ahead and switch sides. Let's shift that weight forward, bringing the knees under the hips again, walking the hands forward onto the fingertips, chest down, side to side here. Feel some in the shoulders and the chest. And go ahead and walk it back. And curl your toes and pop it up, and then slowly come down. And then you can undo it. Curl the toes, pop it up. If that's too hard for you, you don't have to pop up, you can stick with the rolls. And stay here. And from here, duck walk a little bit. Get in those legs. Oh yeah. You can always use your hands too. That's totally okay. I know. Good. And let's go ahead. And we're going to stop here on the balls of the feet. From here, come up about halfway. And we're going to stabilize on one foot. And you're just going to go around. And then the other leg. So you're going to start to feel a burn. And switch. And play around with that stability. Bringing it back of you, maybe. And then you can come back down. Dropping your right hand to the ground. Kick your right leg out. Stabilize, make sure you're not tucked under here. Bring it back. So we're bringing elements from our last video. So the nice thing about a challenge is you can teach and then build. Build upon the movements. Let's go one more each side. And another one. And from here, plant both hands. And now we're in a crab. Ooh. Fingertips facing out. You can go in different directions. And I like to do opposite hand, opposite foot. And then drop your hips to the ground. We're going to roll and then reach. Roll and then reach. Woo. And then our next roll, plant your feet. And then take your left hand. We're going to pop up and reach. Roll it back. Plant it, pop up and reach. Really push those hips up. And up. And then you can stay here. You can add those circles. Back. Remember to tuck those knees in. Let's go one more each side. Nice job. And from here, go ahead, hang out here. We're going to grab opposite side elbows, tuck the chin, the chest, round the back and pull. So you should feel this in the upper back. You can add some side to sides here. And then go ahead, slowly unravel. Have your feet a little bit wider. Cat-cow again, but a little different variation. So open up your chest. Shoulder blades back, eyes to the ceiling. Then tuck the chin, the chest, around the back. Inhale, bring it through. Exhale, tuck it. Inhale, bring it through. Exhale, tuck in. One more. Inhale through. Exhale, tuck. And a few circles here for the shoulders. And now what we're going to do is we're going to have this little sit, this little side sit thing where we have our left leg forward, the right leg behind us. And go ahead and turn over to the left. Get a nice little stretch for the spine. And switch other side. And keep cycling through, keep switching, stretch, switch, stretch, and then switch back. Oh, excuse me. Plant the left hand. Okay, and then push your hips forward and reach. Ugh. And switch. Real nice stretch. And go ahead, bring it back to center here. We're going to lay down, take that left ankle, place it right above the right knee. A few options here, you can press that left knee out or you can grab onto the back of the leg. Or you can pull here, flexing the left foot back. You can add some side to sides. Getting that hip nice and open. we go on to the other side. What we're gonna do is with that left leg, you're gonna roll back, and you can either come up to the feet, or if you're up for it, you're gonna come up with that pogo, that pistol. So this is totally up to you, what's best for you. Whew. And let's go one more. Up and back down. Go ahead, few circles here. You can grab onto the knees. Rock and roll, baby. And let's take our right ankle right above the left knee. One side might be different, so if you want to press one side out, or if you want to grab on, go for it. Flex that right foot back. This side's tighter on me. So I have a piriformis pain sometimes if I don't keep up with like my hip opening, and it actually doesn't come because of this side, because this side's too tight. So my other side is being stretched. Super weird, but yeah. And go ahead. Now you can either again go to the roll up like this, or you pistol it out. One side might be a little bit more challenging. Whew, that's fun. Let's go two more. One more. And up. And let's go ahead and stay up. I'm going to shake it out. Feet out wide, hands on the hips. Do some hip circles here. Push your butt back. Act like you're going underneath a bar. And then go the other way. So you should feel a stretch in your hamstrings, which will be really nice. That should feel very nice. And then from here, try to have those feet facing forward. We're going to bring our hands as close as you can or touching the ground. You can widen out your feet more. And you can press 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3. You're going to feel a stretch in that hamstrings, those inner thighs. Let's go one more. And go ahead, heel toe it, or hop it a little bit back. Shaky, 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 shaky. All right, from here, stabilize on that right foot. We're gonna go ahead and challenge our balance. So you can bring your left leg out and around. You can bend the knee a little bit. You can add some kicks. So feel free to challenge yourself in that way. Try not to curl the toes on that right side. Feel free to move your arms around as much as you need. All the way. Oh, that's fun. This is just fun. You can add on figure 4 squat for some stability and strength. And go ahead and switch legs. Again, one side might be more challenging. Remember to take your time. Try not to curl the toes. I'm using Vivo barefoot shoes for the first time, and they sent them to me. They're like, "You want to try them out?" I'm like, "Yeah." I gotta say, they're really awesome. Not sponsored or anything, but like, I'm digging them so far. So that's cool. I usually use Nobles, which I like as well, so. Whee! All the way around. You can go barefoot too. You don't have to use shoes. And go ahead and shaky, shaky. All right, feet out wide again. You've seen this in our workouts before. We're gonna take our right hand down to the ground. From here, you're gonna take your right leg, kick out. This left foot is gonna turn, okay? So, turn, kick, bring it up, and up. Down, kick, bring it up, and up. So I'm alternating which side that I'm doing. It's totally up to you what you want to do. And back. We're gonna go one more, and then I want you to stay on that side. Now from here, I'm gonna practice just bringing your knee in, out and around, knee in, out and around, a little bit of mobility there. Also strengthen that shoulder, make sure you're not dipping into that shoulder. And from here, press back up. Let's go the other side. Out, knee in, out and around. That's fun. That's nice. And go ahead, back to a crab. You can crab walk in place. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna tuck our right foot in. So you're gonna bring it underneath you, okay? So from here, tuck your right foot in, bring your left arm over into the ground. Now we're into a tabletop. Now we're gonna take our left foot, you're gonna kick over to the right. We're back in a crab. And try to keep going that way. You can reverse the direction. Just always remember to bring it tuck under. We're not kicking over. That's a different movement. Over, 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 and over. Over. And go ahead and stay in the tabletop. Let's do a little bit of bear crawling now. Opposite hand, opposite foot. You can go backwards, you can go to the side. Take your time, keep your butt down. All the way. And then come up to the balls of your feet. Ta-da. And from here, go ahead, you can either stay on them or you can sit down. Do some wrist circles here. So we're still working those legs, but we're also getting our wrists nice and stretched out and everything after the bear crawls. And from here, we're gonna go ahead and push your hips forward very, very gently. Come down. And left hand down to the ground. Bring it around time. Hey, that's nice. We're almost there, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and roll over onto our tummy. Elbows underneath the shoulders, press them in the ground. Open up that chest. Press the hips in the ground. Feeling this in the lower back. If you want a little deeper stretch, go ahead and press up. Slight bend in the elbows. And then slowly come down. Fun one for the chest and the shoulders. Gonna be okay. Can you still see me? Okay, good. So, hands down, a little bit out. Come up to the fingertips, elbows up. Bring your chest up, and then you're going to bring one ear down, one shoulder down, and then bring it up. So I feel this in the shoulder that I am bringing to the ground. Add flow to it. Big inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale. Let's go two more. Last one. And nice job. Hands by the chest again. Press onto the knees. Whew. From here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to have a movement that takes a little bit to get down. So make sure you pay attention to the directions. We're going to take our right hand, place it and swoop it underneath the left, head down to the ground. From here, you're going to go ahead, crawl your left hand up and then over to the right. If you want a deeper stretch, you can extend out that left foot. So you should feel this on the left side. I feel it really in my shoulder. Breathe. Remember not to tense up. And then go ahead, walk your hand back, bring your foot back, and then press yourself up And then get funky with it again. Reset. Let's go to the other side then. So we're gonna go ahead, swoop the left hand under, right, head down the ground, right hand up and over to the left. You can walk your foot out. It's a little bit hard with the bun. Darn your bun, never again. Breathe. And go ahead, walk the hand back by the head, press up. Whew, shaky, shaky. Bring it back around it. And let's bring our right leg forward, pressing into it. And from here, we're gonna have a big inhale with those arms, open up that chest. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades. Cactus arms, baby, big inhale. Elbows down, squeeze that back. Big inhale, one more. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Hands sandwich that foot. Tuck your back foot under. And you're gonna straighten out your front leg and then turn your back foot. And now the heel's on the ground. What I want you to think about doing is taking your hand by your right hip and then pulling back. That should set your hip in place. I'm feeling this in the hamstrings and in the calf of that right side. Go ahead and shift forward, come down. Whew, we're going to switch sides then. Left leg forward, press into it. Big inhale. Whoop. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. And done. Nice. Sandwich that foot, tuck those toes in back, bring it up, straighten it, turn the right foot out, and then take your left hand to the right hip, pull back. Should set your hip in place. And you're good to go. Breathe. Shift that weight forward, come down and back. Let's come into crisscross applesauce here. Whew. Okay, this is nice. Feeling relaxed. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead here and take your right hand, bring it to the left knee, left hand and back. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist and turn. Look over that left shoulder. And then slowly go the other side. Very gently. Bring it back to center. Walk your hands forward, relax your neck and shift your hips side to side. And slowly bring it back. Roll those shoulder blades back. Ooh. And from here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to clasp our hands in back into prayer. So I'm going to face this way to show you first. You're going to bring your hands over to the left and then pull your elbow back. So you should feel that stretch in the chest. Now if you can't reach your arm, what you're going to do is you're going to go to a wall. You're going to go like this. You're going to pull. Okay, keep your arms straight and shoulder height. So whatever you can do today. Let's go the other side. One side might be tighter. Go ahead, slowly, shaky, shaky. All right, guys, one more good one. Remember to relax your neck entirely for this one. You're gonna clasp your hands, bring it back with you, elbows in, tuck the chin, the chest, pull. Very gentle. She feels all the way down the spine. And slowly, slowly, slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Big inhale. Exhale. And shaky, shaky. All right, guys. That concludes this movement flow stretch. You're welcome to repeat it, or I have a ton of other ones on my channel too. So you can always continue on. Some of them are more stretch based, some of them are more movement flow based, some of them are more strength, a little bit of cardio in there too. So it really just depends on what you want. This is what I was feeling for my body today, so I hope you enjoyed it for your body too. Yay! We did it. You guys did. We completed day 12 of our I Can, I Will 30-day challenge. Thank you guys so much for taking the time for your body to work on the stretches, the stability, all the fun movements that it deserves and it needs, and we don't always need to do those high impact ones. So thank you again so much for joining me. Please let me know how it went for you in the comments below. I'd love to know how your body's feeling after this. If you learned something new that you can take with you, that's what I really, really hope for. And yeah, please do like the video before you go. Do it. And also subscribe if you haven't already. It's super easy. It's a button. It's just a little button. And I think that's it. If you want to support my channel, there are purple hearts in the description that says support my channel. Anything and everything is greatly appreciated. So I will see you guys for day 13. It's gonna be a crusher again. It's gonna be really fun. Okay, see you soon.